Welcome back to Mobility Insider. I'm Morten Handelsbo. Our channel is not sponsored and all of the findings are based on me having worked in automotive for 35 years. Today we're going to talk about this car. This is the Dongfeng Mengshi Mhero. And in case you're wondering, yes, it does come from China. Now the Dongfeng name may not ring a bell with us in Europe, but in China it is a factor to be reckoned with. They have the volume segment, which is a lineup of volume cars that are affordable. They're called Dongfeng. Then they have the Voya brand. The Voya brand is a prestige brand, and that is rather upmarket. And then they have this brand, the Mengshi Mhero, and that was founded in 2022, so it is quite a new brand. They also produce a lot of trucks and buses and construction material, so it is a big car factory that has a lot of expertise. So one thing that is quite impressive with the car manufacturers in China in general is that they're able to bring concepts to the showroom in a very short time. Now, a good example of this is the Mengshi Mhero. It was shown first time in 2022, and just 18 months later, you can buy it at the dealer and even here in Switzerland. We have a heavy SUV, it's 3.3 tons approximately. It's got 4 motors. Each motor on each wheel have 200 kilowatt, which is 272 horsepower. In total, the car has 1,088 horsepower. 0 to 100 will take about 5 seconds. You also have a catapult mode that just takes 4.2 seconds. You have a 140 kilowatt hour battery made by CATL, and that will give you a range under normal circumstances of about 450 kilometers, on highway probably about 300 kilometers. The charging time is not the fastest. It can only charge with 100 kilowatt, and at home it charges with 11 kilowatt at your home charger. As you can see, this is a large vehicle. It's 509 centimeters long, including the box at the rear of the car. It's 208 centimeters wide, plus the mirrors. And it's in normal setting, it's 193 centimeters height. And in the off-road setting, it's more than 2 meters high. Now, can you maneuver a car of this size in smaller places? Yes, you can, because it has a 4-wheel steering. It can turn the rear wheels with 10.9 degrees. So it can turn all 4 wheels in the same direction diagonally, which means that it can do a crab walk and park to the curb in a very tight space. Let me also talk about the interior of the Mhero, because it is, frankly speaking, quite surprisingly well executed. When you look inside, it looks very much like a Range Rover. The seats or the steering wheel, the center console, you'll find that very close to the design of a Range Rover. But also the technology is really top-notch. You've got cameras with high definition, you've got a great dyno audio sound system, and you've got these funny Desert Eagle gun-style door handles. This shows that the designers, they had a lot of freedom when they designed the Mhero. And if you look at this, this is extraordinary. You look at the tables at the rear seats, they're made from the finest materials. And did you know that most cars have driver surveillance these days? If you don't like that, here you can just turn off the camera, just blind it, and no one will see what you're doing. And you also have a dash cam that you can activate if you have a memory stick, and it will record what is happening in front of the vehicle. So what is the Mobility Insider's verdict on the Mhero? Well, I need to talk about the price. The price is 148,900 Swiss francs. That's a lot of money for a Chinese car. But on the other hand, if you compare it to some of the European electric SUVs, you know, they are more expensive or they have half the horsepower. If you take a G-wagon, Range Rover, they'll be 50% more expensive. And you take a BMW iX, that will be about the same price, but with a lot less horsepower and function. So I guess on balance, it's okay. Now, I actually like the car, despite its price, despite the design, and despite it's not actually the contemporary electric car that many people are looking for, but it is crazy in a really cool way. So how many stars out of 4 will I give the car? It's a little bit difficult because the customer that will consider buying this car is a very special customer, or a customer who has a very special need for the vehicle, lives on a farm, has to pull a heavy trailer, etc. And for that customer, probably this car is quite fine. So I decided to give the Mhero 3.5 stars. Yes, it does have some flaws. It is big and it is expensive and it's heavy, but I think it deserves a good rating, and it is quite a surprise to drive it, and yeah, I really like it. Thank you for watching Mobility Insider, and a big shout out to Imholz Autohaus in Cham here in Canton Zug in Switzerland for lending me this very interesting vehicle. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you know someone who might be interested in seeing the video, please do share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.